You are tuning in to Vox Radio 1, the only official administratum-approved radio in the whole Imperium, with your host, Sirius Flavius. The Imperial date is 790 of the 30th millennium. The thought of the day is 100,000 worlds, 100,000 wars, there is no respite, there is nowhere to hide, across the galaxy there is only war. Today on Terra, watch out for that nuclear winter, wastelanders. We are expecting 3 centimeters of ash from dawn to midday over Mirica, Great Alba, and High Brazil. So get those breathing apparatuses on and trudge on forward. Victory on Luna. The Emperor pacified the Terran satellite with his newly created Astartes Legionnaires. The combined force of the 7th, 13th, and 16th Legions were sicked on the unruly nation and brought to Imperial compliance. The operation took a total of 6 hours to carry out, but this endeavour wasn't as easy as it sounds. It was with clever tactics, stealth, and impressive manoeuvres that his Astartes scored an outstanding victory. The survivors surrendered at the end of the 6th hour, begging to be taken into the fold in exchange for the immediate removal of any remaining Astartes on the lunar surface. The Emperor agreed to take them in, but refused to remove the Legionnaires quite yet. A round of applause for the triumph of his lordship. This is Vox Radio 1, and we will be back shortly after this musical break. You are listening to Vox Radio 1. I'm Sirius Flavius, and here are the news. Civil war burns the forge world of Incaladion. Mechanicum, renegades, and Xenos alike are unleashing atomic fire and savage weapons upon each other. The Planetary Defense Force, the Tag Mata Omnissium, an army composed of a legion of titans the size of skyscrapers, known locally as the Tiger's Eye, and the Skitarii, part man, part machine, and the elite of the Mechanicus faction are struggling to keep the invasionary forces at bay. The Tiger's Eye refuses to retreat, or even show signs of drawing its horns in. Imperial diplomats reached out to the Mechanicum of Mars, proposing a temporary alliance to render the Forge world peaceful once again. An agreement was signed, and the 8th Expeditionary Fleet of the 4th Legion was sent out to set up their Iron Curtain and safeguard the remainder of the Loyalist forces. Reports are stating that the Legio Mortis and a regiment of the Martian world will be dispatched alongside them. The Astartes are expected to land soon and to deploy swiftly. Good luck, lads. You'll need it. And now, a message from our sponsors.
Listen up, White Shield. When you run out of rations, the uplifting primer prescribes eating your boots. But we can't allow that at the moment. That's why we now give you a whole can of Guardsman chowder when you get shipped off to that far-off theatre of war. It holds all the nutrients a Guardsman can contain, and is ground up to a fine pink paste for ease of chewing. In a bind, just crack one open and down the hatch with it. Guardsman chowder. Even in death, you still serve.
The following segment is paid content by Recaff. In the morning, nothing better than to start the day off with a delicious, piping hot cup of Recaff. But what is Recaff even, you might ask? Recaff is the favourite caffeinated beverage of the mighty human Astra Militarum. Recaff brings warmth and comfort to our soldiers stuck in the harshest of trenches. And now we are bringing this comfort to you. Yes, you heard us right. We are bringing Recaff to civilian homes, just like yours, for you and all your family to enjoy. Just fill in the appropriate forms in quintuplets, approved by the planetary government, and mail them to us. We will personally get the requisition to your door. Conditions may apply. Limited quantities are available. 2 bags only per family. Sale, shipping, and handling will be docked from your pay. Applying might subject your family to the next Astra Militarum draft.
Welcome back to Vox Radio 1, listeners. Before being posted to my beloved position at this radio station, I was assigned to the Filing Approval Department. In my field, we are assigned stacks upon stacks of papers and forms waiting to be approved. My assignment was to read every one of them and verify not only if the form was properly filled, but also appropriately signed, triple-stamped with the right seals, and pre-approved for further process. Very interesting stuff, I swear. But in all my years stamping and reading those forms, I fell in love with some of them. It's like a good book, but interactive. And with the approval of my superior, I was allowed to keep a single copy of my favourite one. Approval Form X-Ray 7-8-9-5-Uniform-Romeo-Bravo Oscar-Romeo-November. Birth confirmation and name assignment for newborns. Oh, I just love that one. A new life comes into the light of our Emperor, and, one day, join the fight for our supremacy in the universe. The new parents have to provide name and surname, names of both parents, family unit number, blood type, official abhuman certificate, if needed, and so on and so forth. I was, and still am, proud of being part of that process. I still remember a specific one very vividly. Keela E, the form said. I don't know why, but I have the feeling that this young one will do something great one day. This is the end of our show for now. Stay tuned for a special documentary called Ogrins and How to Raise and Train Them from Infancy to the Front Lines. After the tone, it will be 2000 hours.